Hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven, and welcome to my next review. And as you can see in front of us, today I am reviewing the Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Prowl. And this is pretty cool. It's an interesting Cybertronian mode. Definitely has that police sports car look, but yet kind of alien at the same time. So, not too bad. The only accessory he comes with is this blaster, which is in white, molded in white. And it's got some pretty good designs on it. I like that. Kind of gives it that classic look while not being the full-on classic look, which they do with the Earthrise mold. So, but we'll get to that in a later video. But for now, we'll take a good look at him. Now, as you can see, we got the Autobot symbol here. I like the way this black kind of comes up like this. Got a little bit of yellow, almost for turn signals. I like underneath this translucent blue, you got this silver with all this like sort of Cybertronian styling. They don't need drivers. He's got his lights. I believe this says police in Cybertronian. I'm not 100% sure. I never learned how to read the Cybertronian writing. However, anybody out there that can, if I am wrong, please let me know. If you know what that says, also please let me know. I would greatly appreciate that. But yeah, this is a really cool design. And we still got the black coming all the way around. On the back, you kind of get that idea of what taillights would look like if they were needed. And then on the other side, same thing. Black all the way around. And then, like I said, I believe that says police. I don't know. It might say something else because, Cybertronian, it was a whole nother word for their law enforcement. Yeah. Now, he does roll rather nicely, so that's really good. And also, with the gun, this bit right here can actually go right on there. And if you want, you could have storage for the gun, which is okay. And my phone is having a hard time with the zoom because of how white this color, this plastic is. The lights are like really throwing it off with that, but yeah, it's pretty good. You can also remove this if you like, and there's even another Autobot symbol right there that is hidden. But in vehicle mode, of course I have it on because Prowl is with the law enforcement, or Cybertronian law enforcement, whichever one you want to call it. He doesn't like breaking the rules. But yeah, it is a really nice vehicle mode. I totally dig that. Wow, there we go. See it a little bit easier now. But I think we'll get into transformation now. So first off, I start with taking off the light bar and setting that off to the side. Then get in here, pull the arms out. And then we open the arms up. We'll leave them just like that for now. And actually, let me raise up a bit more. You can see more of what I'm doing. Now we open up the doors. And this plugs in right here. And this bit plugs in right there. And now, after that, we bring the legs out and flip this around. Separate them. And this post, you can see that, it's going to plug in right there. Bring the toes forward. Flip out the heels. And we'll get everything a little more straightened out when we've got them where we need them for robot mode. Now, next bit. Want to bring this out, and you can see these actually right here plug in right there in both, I believe in both robot mode and vehicle mode. So now next thing, we want to bring this out like this. We want to bring this down like this, and this is actually going to go right in, whoops, this is actually going to go right in the back here, just like that. Oh no, I was wrong, it doesn't, okay. Then there we go, bring it down as far as we can, and that's going to plug in right there. Alright, now we'll spin the arms, bring them down, and actually I like to position the shoulders more like that, but it's your vehicle, or it's your toy, you know, do however you like. I mean, some may prefer it like that, or no, I'm sorry, I prefer having it like that. Just to me looks a bit better to me. Alright, and there we have Prowl in robot mode, and he looks good. Has that classic look while doing giving us a Cybertronian style look as well, and I like him. So we'll take a good look at the head, come up a little bit, and again, that classic Prowl head. You know, got the red antenna, or whatever you want to call him, coming off, or his head crest. Nice silver face, the blue eyes, white helmet. See Autobot symbol now on his chest that used to be the front of the car. Got some yellow here, along with all the black, some yellow here, which I believe that might even be his position in the Cybertronian police force, or law enforcement, whichever one you want to call it. Some yellow there. Now you can see the Autobot symbol here on his knee, and then his feet. It looks good. And the back folds up rather nicely. Got that wing design, and now you can see detailing on the back of the doors. Definitely looks good. I really like it. Now, articulation, head is on a ball joint, can spin all the way around. You can look up, not really too far, look down that far. Arms can go out. We got bicep swivel. Got 90 degrees at the elbow. Got wrist swivel. We got waist rotation. Legs can go forward that far. Can go back quite a bit. And he can do full Van Damme. We got swivel here. We've got over 90. We've got actually full knee rotation. That's also thanks to transformation. Feet can move up and down. You can move the heel in and out, and we've got pivot on the ankle. So yeah, I like that. Looks really good. Works really nicely. Definitely has that Prowl feel to it. And can't go wrong there. Now, he can hold his gun, and you can also, I like to do, and I don't remember the instructions showing this, but I do remember seeing it in the Siege show on Netflix, and you can plug in the light bar onto the gun if you wish, and I think that's actually pretty cool. Whoops. Gives it definitely a little more unique look, and then he can of course hold it and take down anybody breaking the law that he wishes. But he looks good. I have said it in many of my videos, and I'm going to say it again. The War for Cybertron trilogy for me, is knocking it out of the park. I love with Siege, you get that classic feel, yet giving us some kind of Cybertronian mode with the vehicles. I mean, not everything is. I mean, it's not always going to be like a weird box on that hovers. It's not always going to be some weird, um, which looks good, but to get some kind of a Cybertronian mode that also gives you an idea of their Earth mode in a way isn't a bad idea. I mean, I think it actually looks really good. Prowl is not one of my favorites, but I like having, you know, a full crew of characters that I grew up with. So, and it's not that the mold is not one of my favorites. It's just I never had a personal attachment to Prowl. Um, Personally, I was always more of a Grimlock kid. I always preferred that, but I do like having all of the characters that I'm familiar with, and this is an absolutely wonderful addition to the Siege line and Earthrise as well. So definitely digging this whole trilogy. Excited for the next wave of Kingdom to come out. Not sure when that's going to be exactly, but looking forward to it. I still have a few Siege figures I need to get. I don't have Siege Smokescreen or oh, what's his name? Um, Blue Streak, Siege Blue Streak. I don't have them in Siege. I'm hoping to find them. I'm on the hunt for them. So hopefully a little bit of luck goes my way. But me personally, I think it looks good. I think it's actually rather convincing Cybertronian mode. Um, and then his Earth mode and Earthrise, so many different changes on that work very well. And we'll get into that when I get to that video. I know this is not everyone's cup of tea, cup of coffee, whatever you want to call it. We all have our opinions. That's what makes us human. And that's what makes the fandom great, is we all have our opinions. There's no reason for a lot of hatred on, oh, you like that character, what's wrong with you? It's like with the live action movies. I'm not a big fan of them because I feel that Michael Bay butchered it. I'm going to say this in this video. I may say it in a different video, but Michael Bay was, yeah, you don't make Transformers movies about the human characters at all, ever. We go to see Transformers to see giant robots fighting each other, having clashes, having arguments, and then battling. A little bit of human interaction so we know it's on Earth, yes. But when 90% of the movie is about some kid and his crush, or his girlfriend, or his, because he's going through the same issues that every human being has gone through in their entire life, I'm sorry, there was no need for that. It's supposed to be about giant robots that transform into vehicles. Michael Bay, to any movie line, any movie, is honestly like Kryptonite Superman. He is the worst thing ever. And that's my opinion. I do understand that some in the fandom today were introduced because of the Michael Bay movies. That's cool. Some of the toys in the toy lines were great. But I don't want to see a Transformer who has an insectoid-like face when they should have a more human-style face or a more familiar-style face. It was, yeah. Got off on a tangent. I apologize about that. I'm I'll get off of that now. That was way too long of a tangent on that. I'm just not a. I, yeah, Michael Bay even ruined Ninja Turtles. But with War for Cybertron, yeah, it excellent toy line on all three lines, in my opinion. Not everybody likes Beast Wars. I understand that. So okay, you don't have to collect the Beast figures of the Kingdom line if you're just going for G1. However, there are people like me who have wanted updated figures of the Beast Wars because not only did we grow up with G1 and enjoy it, but we grew up with Beast Wars as well and enjoyed it. So no reason for such hatred. The only ones that should receive the fandom's hatred is scalpers. And I believe we can all agree that scalpers are the worst of the worst. They are horrible, horrible, heartless people. And that's all I'll say about that. But that's getting off on Prowl. So, again, I hope you like that. One thing I forgot to mention is I kind of like how the wheels like are clear with the silver rims, so it's not like typical tires. It kind of gives it that effect of like the wheels are almost like holographic in a way, or something like they don't need rubber because of where they are and what they are. But otherwise, excellent. Like I said, for Siege of the vehicle of the ones who share the mold, the Autobot, not Autobot brothers, but I said I only have Prowl, still need Blue Streak, and still need Smokescreen for Siege. But hopefully I'll find them soon and at a decent price. But I hope you have enjoyed this review. I am Alucard Night Raven. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all later.